Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. So in all my time in the military, I got to work with a bunch of really interesting people. And some of the most interesting people that I ever met and worked with, were Special Forces medics, right? These guys are the most highly trained people out there. I mean, they're quality people from a training standpoint. And the guys I met were really cool guys. You know, they're trained in all the esoteric Special Forces skills of, you know, jumping out of airplanes, scuba diving, doing all that stuff, kicking down doors, shooting bad guys in the face. I mean, you know, they can do all that, and they do. And they also have these amazing medical abilities and skill sets. You know, not only can they do minor surgery and take care of injured people, which you would expect for a combat medic, but they can also go into a village and assess the health of the herd of animals that village has. You know, whether it's goats or sheep or cows or whatever. They can do veterinary medicine, deliver babies, and the skills, the training that they receive to acquire those skills is intense and long. I think it's about a year long of extra training, you know, more than other SF guys get. And so I always felt really comfortable around Special Forces medics. You know, I used to tell my girls when they were young, when you grow up, I want you to marry a Special Forces medic. Because then I knew my little girl would be taken care of, right? Life happens, right? You know, my one daughter's married to a great guy. He's not a Special Forces medic. My other daughter's single. You know, whatever. But I did tell him that. And so I got to thinking, you know, a lot of you are thinking about forming groups and mags and that kind of thing and what kind of people you have on your team. And, you know, a lot of people do this fantasy where they're like, well, what kind of people should I get on my team? Well, the reality is you're going to get who you get. It's not like you can decide, I want a Special Forces medic on my team. You know, good luck with that. I'd like a Special Forces medic in my community. You know, but there's some thoughts that occur, like it's a post-TEOTWAKI situation, SHTF, WROL, post-apocalyptic world, and somebody in your party is shot. What would you do? You don't have an SF medic. What would you do? Somebody just got shot. Pow! There's no hospital. You've got the medical stuff you have to deal with it. What if somebody got shot in their thigh? Didn't hit the femoral artery, didn't hit the bone, but it went in and it came out bigger, and it was nasty. What if it was a 5.56 round? Right? What are you going to do with that person? Are they going to live? The Special Operations Combat Medics, qualified people, because more than Special Forces goes through the SOCM, right? Special Operations Combat Medic course, whatever they call it. They will appreciate this video that I'm going to put the link to down below, and some of y'all will probably appreciate it and hopefully will learn from it, develop some ideas, and then go and gather some materials. The video that I'm talking about is my wife and her own version of Goat Lab. We had a goat who sustained some grievous injuries, and my wife treated it. Now, my wife's an EMT, and so she has basic medical skill sets, but this was kind of outside the scope of her training and experience. It's probably GSW, probably. You can watch the video and learn the details. But if you're interested, if you're thinking, how would I treat a gunshot wound to a member of my party? Because a couple things you have to understand, you know, goats do not have a strong will to live. And goats do not handle pain well. And so the link that I'm giving you below is a story of a goat that experienced some trauma, the treatment of said goat, and what happened after that. So hey, I hope you enjoy it. It's my wife's channel. Go check out her video. I'll put the link in the, like, you know, comment discussion box, the little box below the video. All right, hey, I'll see you out there.